Hello, just checking if anyone is there. If you are, please pop a comment in the chat. I'm typing as well. Oh, hi there. Thanks for popping a comment in. Oh, brilliant. So, can you actually see me quite well? And compared to, I don't know if you joined last time, I know there's only a couple of you in at the moment, but what is the audio and the screen like? The video feed? Cool, so audio's good. Oh, brilliant. See, because last time I did it, I don't know if you joined when I did my very first test on the your camera image is very small in the bottom right corner. I'll make that a bit bigger. Is that a bit better now? Go full screen. I'll just check. I've just increased it a bit, but I'll see what you think, because I want you to still be able to see what's on the screen as well. But up to now, this is positive. Better than last time, go full screen, that's fine, much better. Cool, so do you reckon if I look to keep my thumbnail sort of at the same, that size it is at the bottom right, do you reckon that's sort of good? I could keep it as that going forward for any of my live streams? Yeah, I did. I rebooted this time, totally restarted the internet, restarted the Mac, restarted everything, made sure nothing was open, and it seems like, I don't know if that's made a difference, but this is using OBS, which Keith, cool, thanks again. Is it, am I saying it right? Is it Nivek? Nivek? Yeah, I'm using OBS this time, and it's what Keith at Eagle VP. Yeah, fine, go full bottom right corner. Oh yeah, am I not at the bottom right? Oh, there we go. Kevin. Cool, I'll say Kevin. This is good then, and this is all positive, which is what I was looking for. as I was just saying, so this is OBS. This is what Kevin. This is what Keith at Eagle VP said to use. And after doing maybe the reboot, rebooting the Mac, and using OBS, at the moment, this is all looking really good. Good feedback at the moment. I know there's only a few of you watching, but thanks for popping in, because this is what I need. So then going forward, hopefully I can do some decent, good live streaming. Oh, I think, is it froze? Oh. Oh, I'm not sure what happened there. Back now. Okay, now. Okay, I'll have to check. Unless I keep looking, by the way, down here, because I've got my I've got the laptop set up so I can look at the comments, which I think is just a bit more professional, so that I can keep the screen nice and clean, so we can all look at what I'm looking at on screen. So if I'm doing some sort of reviews, oh, hiya, thanks for stopping by. So when I'm going to be doing my various live stream on Tuesday nights, I'm going to look at using this setup now going forward. And how is the video and audio still working okay for everyone? Just to check, because I know it froze a minute ago. I need check this observed as well. I use Real Live. I've not heard of that. I've not heard of that before. And also, while everyone's on, how is everyone? What have you been up to? Brilliant. That is so much better than last time, because that other live stream, I had so many comments all the time. Everyone was saying how it's not in sync and the video was poor. Prick freezes the odd time, but audio is okay. Okay, I'm wondering if that could also be sometimes to do with, I know my wife, I think, is using the internet at the moment, so potentially maybe that's something that is interfering with the live stream. Is part of AMD driver. And another thing I'm going to be doing going forward is having maybe a little bit of a nicer backdrop behind me. So I've got a shelf here, going to start putting some stuff on it. Can put the drone on, might be able to put some other things, like I could start putting like my little YouTube play button. You know, I could have these things on display. And eventually, if I do get to like the 1,000 subscriber, then I'll definitely look at putting that on there, because I think that'd just be quite a nice, cool thing. So you can look behind and not just see my face. Make it a bit more interesting, a bit more creative in here. And lighting, I'm going to improve the lighting. I think I'm going to look at getting one of those O-rings, and also maybe a proper mic. I know one of you mentioned that in a comment in my first live test. You're gonna have to have words with it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think so. Although I think she's using it right now, so if it seems to be working quite well with the audio and the video, then hopefully the internet is decent enough for these live streams. What I'll do is I'm going to leave, I'll put a video playing actually, and let's just make it bigger, and let me know how that sort of is seen. Now I'm getting the audio through my earphones. I don't think you're going to get the audio on this, but let me know if you are, because that'd be good to know actually, because I've always thought that if I'm going to be reviewing any videos or anything like that, it'd be cool to know if you can hear what I can hear. I'm not sure if I can do that in OBS. I'll have to find that out. Might have to give Keith a bell and check. Oh, it looks like it's not. It's not really up in that top corner, is it? No audio from movie. Okay, I don't know if that's something that I can do or not. I'll have to check. It looks like the screen isn't full. You'll need to move your camera image to the top left of screen. Yeah, that's weird that yeah, maybe I'll do that. But what's weird is it's a shame it doesn't use the full screen. I mean, I guess if I did this, I guess I could do it like this and talk to you while I watch it. See if this is any better. So I've just made it full screen. Thanks, by the way, to the few of you that have popped in and you're giving me comments on that. I really appreciate it, because the only way this is kind of going to work is to do that. Does anyone know why? Check OBS audio source. I will do. Does anyone know why can I not get YouTube, the screen, to show this video at the same size as what you're seeing? Movie seems laggy. Let me just pause it. Live dashboard, stream options. Movie seems laggy. I do notice when I'm watching other people's, like even Patrick's, when they're doing live streams, it is choppy. I think that's even with decent internet, and I think he's probably got better than me. I don't think that's sort of made much difference. But it's weird that you need to crop down picture. How do I do that? You need to crop down the picture. I'm wondering if that's in OBS. I will have to check that. I'm not sure why you're only seeing the top left of my screen. It's like nearly half. Nearly half of the screen. I'm not sure why. Need to crop it down. Yes, in OBS. Okay, I will have to look into that one. Because I wonder why. Display capture. Ah, okay. I think I've got it. Something. Woohoo! I found it. Yes. Okay, I think I've worked it out. Let me know if that looks better now. Can you actually see what I'm seeing on my Mac? I think I've sorted it. Yes. Thanks for that. Thanks for that, Frog Tech Tips. That was brilliant. Really appreciate that. Oh, I can see it's buffering again. So now, if I was to play this again, larger, I know it's going to be a bit laggy, but maybe I can change the resolution. It's a little bit choppy on mine, but at least we could probably look to. You see my channel is about healthy tips. Yes, I did. I've checked your channel out. It is really good. I think I actually asked you a little while ago if you wanted to have a look. hit my channel and give any advice on mine. I'm always looking for tips and help. I think that's one thing I want to look at doing in my videos, is like a chat about, you know, any sort of help or advice you want. You know, I could look at reviewing your channel, other people's channels on some of these live chats. So I think I'm going to look at doing some stuff like that as well. Yeah, you seem to have helped out a lot of people, because I was advised to come to you from someone else. And you've helped me today. Cool. That's good to hear. I was a bit dubious about doing this video because I thought, you can review my channel if you like. Hey! I'll have to, yeah. So that is good that is setting up. So I think I'm, you know, really appreciate the help from this, guys. I know there's only a few of you that have popped in, but and you've stayed in as well. So I really appreciate that. This is a bit of a learning curve for me, as I do live channel reviews on Sundays, but I like someone to review your channel. Okay, yeah, I will. Let's actually, maybe we can have a quick look now. There we go. I've already searched. Am I subscribed? Yes, I am. Or am I? Wait a minute. I am. I will do that now. Okay. While we're here, let's do a little bit of a review on what I think of the look of your channel. I mean, I can already see you've got nearly twice as many subscribers as me. This is good. First things first. Definitely good to have a video that automatically plays on your channel. That was one thing that I found out to do a while ago. And what I'll do is I'll just nip back and forth from my channel just to show examples of things as well. Just so seeing what is implemented in both. Yeah, so I mean, it's not playing for me at the moment, but for others it will do. So I've kept up my for returning subscribers, and you can change to for new, which it looks like you're doing. So that's a really good thing to do. One thing straight away I will say is, for me, cool little icon, by the way. But I think the top, something you could do is like spending a bit of time on designing a really nice header, because I think that's one of the first things you see apart from that video, and it can tell quite a lot. You need to make it shorter as it is long now. So for example, like on mine here, I mean, the general theme of my channel has like a blue theme. That's why I got my t-shirt in blue. But you know, I think this is quite a dramatic, impactful header. And you see how this is quite stark. I just think maybe something like maybe have the product really heavily cropped on like a cool dark background. Yeah, the banner. Sorry, yeah, the banner. So I'd maybe look at doing a bit more design on there. Even though the thumbnail is cool, obviously it ties in with your name, so you know this is probably more relevant than what I was about to say. But something I read about recently was that people like to see your actual face. Now, I used to have a drone. I used to have a drone as my profile, but now, if you see, I've changed it to my picture. Oh, I made that for your mobile. Yeah, I now have my picture. I think people like that because it's like you're seeing there is an actual person there. And when you're talking to someone, you're getting that sort of one-to-one with the person. Desktop, it looks more cropped, but the mobile looks cool, or tablet. Okay, that's true. So I'm looking at it, and in all honesty, do you know what? It's probably a good idea to design everything to be used on a mobile, because, I mean, my analytics show a lot more people use a mobile to watch my videos than things like a desktop computer than anyone else's. Sorry, I need to go back onto your channel. So it'd actually be interesting. I'll have to do that. I'll have to pop over and see what it looks like. So let's have a look. Okay, so you've got popular uploads. That's good. So you're showing people the ones with the most views, so you're going to get in most traffic to those. Then you've got uploads. This is good because I've seen you've spent time on adding sort of layers and segments to your homepage. Yeah, so 75% come from mobile. So exactly, you know, that just says it really. So in a way, it's kind of a little bit irrelevant what I've said. So if it looks good on mobile, then completely ignore what I've just said there. One thing I will say that hits me now is even though I like how you've got these various uploads and playlists, the thumbnails, it's like there's not quite a consistency in the look of them, if that makes sense. I feel like, again, if I just jump to my own, I try and have a certain look to them. So I've got my cinematic kind of looks with the logos, and my vlogs, they've kind of got a kind of similar colour look to them. So maybe that's something you can look at doing. Maybe if that's borders or fonts, always make sure you're using the same fonts, which it looks like you are, but it's quite small, the text. It is check new update. If you make the banner a certain size, it fits all. I'll have to check, you know, because on mine, sorry, I know I keep jumping back to mine, but it's easy for me to sort of relate. I've got this thing on here at the bottom right, which is check out the below, and it's got like my support me, my subscribe button, Instagram, etc., etc. But on a mobile, obviously you can't see that. All you can see is a crop of this center bit. So I'll have to look at that. Because I didn't know that you can have one that fits all, because that's something I think I would like to see. Frog Tech, iMine, check new upload. Yeah, do you know what I mean about the thumbnails? I feel like in popular upload is some old thumbnails in popular. Okay. Popular uploads. Just loading more. Is it gonna load? Yes, it is. Yeah, I mean, obviously I can tell you've designed these thumbnails. These aren't just a screen grab, so that's good. And I like how you've got your little icon, your little frog on each one, because that ties it all in. I mean, sometimes it can be hard because if you've got very different subject matter, then, you know, it might be quite hard to get an overall look. But as I'm looking as a whole, I think sometimes it might be quite nice, even if it's a matter of having, like, say, a border of colour down one side, maybe the left or along the bottom, and that could have your text in, and then it'll look cleaner, and also it gives your channel an overall look, which maybe you could go for a green, because then it would kind of, you know, help with having a sort of look with your channel. It ties in like branding. You kind of have a branding look. That's something that I would look to do. That's me personally, from just what I follow of people and I've noticed. Don't know what you think to that. Just go for that. Definitely good that you've got all these different playlists, because that makes a big difference, I think, to the to YouTube and how they sort of analyze things. Is more playlists the better. Is there any? Oh, wait a minute. Let's have a look. Discussion. Okay, so there's not much in there. Actually, do you have? You're over 1,000. I think. I thought discussion changes to community. Is that right? Yeah, I'll think about a border. Still not sure about it. I mean, that's totally relevant. You know, like, tell me if you think I'm talking rubbish. But that's just, I think, what I would like to see. It just gives a nice branding look to the channel. Have you done about? Yeah, that's good. You've got a bit about. minimize weekly upload, trial people repair and stuff. Find some budget PCs. So that's good. Always good to have an about. You know what, the amount of channels I've gone on where all they do is upload videos, but they don't actually have an about me section. And I think it, you know, you want that. It tells you quite a bit about the channel, a bit of background info. Yeah, so the playlists. So there we go. Yeah, you've got quite a lot of playlists, which is really, really good. Now, one thing is to sort of improve on videos. Let's just, for example, let's do one from a little while ago. Let's have a look. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't really know much about those. But it's your tags. I've sort of been using tags a lot more now, and I don't know if you're on it or not, but what I have up here, TubeBuddy, definitely sign in with them if you're not already with them, because they really do help with your tags for search engine optimization. It's definitely something to look at. Is anyone else? Oh, I hope that was okay, by the way. I hope I wasn't too harsh. Just saying what I'm thinking. So, but you know, I like doing this. It's good to sort of, you know, talk to each other, get feedback. Use TubeBuddy and vidIQ as well. vidIQ. I've not heard of them. I'll just have a quick look. vidIQ. vidIQ Chrome. More views on YouTube. I have not seen this. So you've got to sign up. More views, less time. Sign up to start using to grow your channel for free. I might have to have a look at that. I've never heard of it before. I've watched various YouTube videos on how to improve your channel, and I've never found this before. VidQ is better for statistics. Okay, that's cool. That is good to know. Definitely going to have a look at that. And when you've signed up with that, when you're on your channel, does it have something like this at the top right? I think, can you see my cursor, by the way, everyone? I think I've set it up so you can see my cursor. But the top right here, where you've got your TubeBuddy. Okay, man, you need to watch me. It's free. Yeah, so this vidIQ, do you end up having something like TubeBuddy? Not much better. My guy. Hello? Hello, is that Chancey? Chancey, am I saying that right? Sorry if I'm not. Does anyone else want me to have a look on their channel? Maybe I could do a little bit more of a review in this video, seeing as I've now got OBS up and running, which is brilliant. Definitely thanks for everyone who actually has helped me with that. I think I will. Cheers, Frog. I think I will. I'm calling you Frog. Hope that's okay. But I'll definitely look to sign up to that. I'm really glad that I've actually been able to get this to work now. So our audio's in sync, the video quality's good, and also the whole layout is working, so you can all see what I can see. I'm really chuffed about that. Yeah, anyone else who's online? Oh, you can download extensions for Chrome. Ooh, cool. So these are things that I didn't even know were on there. Yeah, anyone else? Oh, I think the video's just gone a bit again. So use it for Chrome and in TubeBuddy for mobile for Mozilla. I think the video went again then. So, does anyone else, actually, Frog, you were saying how you do live videos. If you're still there, can you let me know how, when you're setting up for a live video, say the day before, if I want to tell people that I'm going to be uploading the next day, is there a way of sending out notifications out to my subscribers so they know I'm going to be doing a live stream? Is there a way to do that? I don't know, but if there is, that'd be brilliant, because I think it's an advantage if I can tell people if I'm going to be uploading. I mean, I'm going to look at doing these on a Tuesday night, so that is one thing. I came up with some names for it if I go to my playlist. Yeah, for live. Yeah, so for live videos, I want to be able to say on a Monday, yesterday, tell people I'm going to be live tonight at 9 PM. Is that possible? Like, it sends out an email notification on the phone, etc. Is there a way of doing that, or is it just when I go live? Ah, right, yeah. That's what I thought. I did that last week, but I set it up as an event last week, but no one seemed to receive a notification. But I'll try that again next week. So if anyone re-watches this later and they watch or listen, or for those of you, I know there's only a few of you in at the moment. So if I'm going to do this more regularly on a Tuesday night, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start trying to do what Frog's just suggested. So I'm going to put a notification out. I'm going to try on, say, a Monday, and then hopefully it'll say when I'm going to be going live, just to give you a notification. So if you do want to come and join these new live chats, then you can. You can set that up for up to 7 days in advance. Okay, cool. What I'll do is I might do maybe I need to do a bit of a test on that and see. But for these live chats, what I'm looking to do is I've put it here. So I've got, for my live streams, what I'm going to do is I've given them all names. So I've got Tuesday Talk. So what I'm thinking is that'll be like general chit chat. So maybe something's happened that's really cool, or maybe I'm looking for some advice. Maybe get online and just talk to some of you guys. See if you've got anything interesting to say. It could be anything, totally general. Then I've got the Tuesday tutorials. So I think that's going to be my main thing. So like I've put here, editing and helping with videos and channels. So I use this Final Cut Pro. Just looking at the comments, you can do and try that now. And if you set up an event, you can set up tags and all info. Okay, Frog, just hold on there. What I will do is I will do a quick event for next Tuesday. Let's do that, and then let's see if you get a notification. So stay tuned, stay online, because I'll need to know if it works. So live stream, and obviously I'll do this properly another time, but let's try it. Events, it'll be more easy to find. Okay, so events, if I put new event, new event. Okay, so if I did one for next Tuesday, and this is UK time, let's just say 100, event test. I'll delete this afterwards. So, by the way, once you find time check my channel review, I do already 8 part. Do you mean an 8-part review of people's channel? Is that what you mean? Right, so I'm going to set this up. So public event test. I'll put notification. Right, let's just try it, and then I'll delete this in like 5 minutes. So Frog, I've just done that. You've just seen I have set up a event, and let's see if it works. Going back to this, so Tuesday tutorials, I'm going to look at doing stuff in Final Cut Pro down here at the bottom, which I absolutely love Final Cut Pro. So, and when I did my first live stream, which last week, oh, sorry guys, but I've got to go. Keep up the good work, Andy, onwards and upwards. Thanks a lot, thanks for coming, and also thanks for your help today, and in your comments as well. Really appreciate that. So hopefully this is going to be much better going forward, and it's only been possible with help from everyone. Thanks and see ya. Yeah, I have 8 videos from my channel review. One, it's an hour long. Wow, an hour long review. That is a long time. No problems. Thanks again. Thanks. See you around. Let's see. Google Hangouts. Upcoming. Upcoming. Wonder why it says starts the 20th. That's wrong. Oh, that's today. Oops. Okay, you might not have done that. Okay, now see. So if we go into events, upcoming, there we go. Right, Frog, and is there anyone else? It says there's 4 people watching. I don't know if anyone can comment while they're watching, but if you are subscribed to me, can you let me know if you've had a notification now that I'm going to be going live next Tuesday at 9, because I've just done a test for an event. That'd be really good. So hopefully the editing will be a really good part of it. I'm definitely going to look at doing that. And then I've got Tuesday Tech. So then that's something where I think what would be cool is, say if there's been quite a few cool things in the news, then what I'll do is I could do a bit of a video on that. Or maybe it could be to do with talking about new tech, like new drones that either I want or that might be coming out. So then I'll be doing that. I think this notification will not go live as you live. Nothing yet has come through for notification. How many viewing? 4 it says, so it would be you 4. I don't mind. I had 10 last week with my first live, which was absolutely amazing. That's weird. So I wonder why no one's getting a notification. It says it's public. I'm gonna have to look that one up. How to send notification? It does say. I wonder why. Don't know why. You must be offline. Push new live notification. I must be offline. New live notification. Oh, can't see. I'm not sure what that means. Frog must be... Oh. You must be offline. Push live notification. Oh, you mean because I'm live doing a video now? Is that why? As you can't be live twice. Oh, so because I am live now, it won't send a notification. But once I come off here, you need to schedule the event for your live streaming. Right. Schedule the event. That means you must finish this live stream first. Okay, thanks guys. Right, so what I'll do is I'll just delete that. If you can, those who are still live with me, after this live stream, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a new one for next Tuesday, so people will know I'm going live. When this video, because I know it automatically records and gets uploaded to my channel, can you leave a comment in it saying if you've got my notification or not, say in the next hour? That'd be really good if you can, or tomorrow, I don't mind. But if you can just do that, that'd be really good, because there's no way of me knowing if you're getting a notification or not until it's too late. So if I can find out later today or tomorrow, after I've done this live video, I'm going to do an event and see if that works. Yeah. I think you mean, and when you say buzz, do you mean the little bell notification? We'll try, but YouTube is pretty terrible at getting notifications out. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that actually they don't send notifications out to everyone. So, for example, if I do a new video, not all of the people who are subscribed actually get a notification, even though they've got the bell icon ticked. I think that's just crazy. Yes, the bell. Thanks, James, for the illustration. So, oh, hi, Keith. Oh, thanks for joining me. I've mentioned you before. I've given you a little shout out now and again. I've said you're the man to speak to. But I have had some help today, so I think this is looking much, much better. And this was because of your help as well, Keith. What do you think? Is it working? I've got my thumbnail. I could always move that. Maybe to the... I feel like the bottom right is better. What does everyone think about it being in the top left? Do you prefer the top left, or should it be at the bottom right? I don't know if there's a right or wrong. I feel like most people put it at the bottom right. Like, oh, not like that. Ugh. There we go. Okay, so now what I've done is I've put it in the bottom right, which hopefully should look a lot better. Keith also set up different scenes. Keith, while you're on, hopefully has Chris got in touch with you about meeting up? Because I think we've got a bit of a plan now. So hopefully you're up for that, because it sounds like we're going to have a bit of a multi-collaboration going on, which would be brilliant. Ah, bottom left. I mean, it is true, it depends on what I'm looking at and what's on my screen, where I move it around, so I can mess around with that. Keith also, just before you joined, I've been told about the notifications. To send out a notification, it's after I'm live. And I was just asking the other guys who are in that can you let me know maybe later today or tomorrow if after I've done this live stream and I set up an event for the next video, if you get a notification saying that I'm going to be live again next Tuesday. If you can just let me know, that'd be really, really good. Thanks, Keith, if you can. Yeah, we'll do, Frog. I will check that out. Set up transitions like a fade or swipe or dissolve. See you, Frog. Thanks for coming and thanks for staying. You've been a good help today as well. Variable. Set up transitions like fade or swipe or dissolve. Is that in OBS? I'm not sure. What is it? Or are you talking about video transitions like when I'm editing? I'm not sure. Oh. Ah, okay. So that's when I'm just flicking from, say, page to page, what you're seeing on screen. Because I'll have to look into that because I am new to this. This is the first time I've used OBS, so I'm still going to be learning. But I'm chuffed with how I've got it up to now anyway. Oh, no. Sorry, Variable. I know it's difficult when kind of like I'm the only one talking here and you've got to type. It is tricky that to explain, but I can always Google it later, look at YouTube. So these transitions, is it in OBS? Just to check that. If it is, I can always look it up. Do you have Google Hangouts? Yes, I do. Yeah. Although I don't really use that now because I'm using OBS because it seems to be a lot better. So what does everyone think it is? But I can show you what I'm talking about. Okay, on Google Hangouts. Well, what you can always do is put a comment in somewhere, or I think you can do a private message via, is it my About page? Yes, oh no, for business inquiries, I don't have email, but you can do a private message somewhere. I'll have to try and get in touch then about that. What did everyone think to my ideas then for my Tuesday live shows? The ones that I was saying before, so I'll put them on again. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Here we go. So as I was saying, hopefully you can read that. So I was saying about Tuesday Talk, which is summarised as general chit chat. I've got Tuesday Tutorials, so that's when I'm going to be editing. I can help with, how I do my videos. Also editing things for my channel, so maybe thumbnails or headers. And then I've got Tuesday Tech, so that's for things like any new updates or tech and ideas. So maybe things like, what I might want going forward. What do you think of those ideas? That's my idea. I want to do things on a Tuesday night because I follow quite a lot of other people and they do stuff on Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays and Thursdays at the moment. So I'm trying to fit myself in a different part of the week, and I'm at the moment thinking Tuesdays. That's why I'm calling these them. But thanks for those last one. For those who have stayed in, I'm gonna look at wrapping it up. I think now, because I've kind of we've got out of what I needed from this one. So any of these new live streams going forward, they should look really good. I hope the video and audio seems to be much better, and it'll be a purposeful live stream video. This is the last test video. I know I've done a little bit in there, so that was really good, but this was the last test. I feel confident now, it's set up in a decent way. Just need to do a few better things like lighting and audio, but that's it for now, everyone. Thanks for those who have joined, really appreciate it. There's only three people watching now anyway, so most of the people have gone now, so I'm going to leave it there. Thanks everyone. I'll just put a comment before I go. Oh, hiya Patrick. Thanks for popping in. I was just saying bye, which is funny. Oh, yeah, I know you can hear me, but the video feed is just buffering. Cheers, Keith. Cheers, Keith. Yeah, it definitely seems a lot better. So thanks for your help as well when we spoke the other night, because this seems to have gone down much better now. Yeah, sorry. Hi Jeanette as well. Thanks for popping in just to say hello. Unfortunately, I'm going to be saying bye because I was just wrapping up there. This was the second and final test of me setting up my live stream just for now. Things will get a little bit better even more going forward, but this seems to have been a vast improvement. This is going to be a bit more of a regular thing now on a Tuesday night. I'm looking at around 8:30, 9 o'clock. That's UK time. And just to wrap up, what I'm going to be doing is, I'll show you, I was just showing it before. So I'm going to have Tuesday Talk, which is general chit chat. I've got Tuesday tutorials, so that's going to be things like editing and helping with your videos and maybe channel things like thumbnails and headers. And Tuesday Text, that's anything where maybe it's something new I've seen or maybe something that I want that's in the news, maybe my next drone, all that kind of stuff. So I've got 3 things that I think I'm going to do. Oh, hi Jeanette. All right, was he? Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna be finishing this now, but I should be seeing him, Chris and Keith, on Sunday, which is brilliant. My first collaboration. So can't wait for that. We've got a bit of a nice location to go out, hopefully do a bit of filming. It's great to meet other YouTubers that we've been following each other for a while now. Thanks Drone Raider. Really glad how it's worked out. I feel much more confident, as I was saying, to do these live streams going forward because this setup seems to be vastly better. And also, so we're going to have something to look at and watch properly, not just me messing around on screen. You're going to get to actually see me editing or reviewing some videos. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to everyone joining as well, and hopefully the notification of my Tuesday live streams does go out to my subscribers, because hopefully that'll help with getting more people in. Yeah, Thanks, yeah, Drone Raider, and like the others who said they will try, maybe let me know later tonight. Put a comment on the video because I know this gets uploaded. But yeah, if you could put a comment just saying you did get the notification, then I know it works. So thanks if you get around to doing that. No problem if you don't, but thanks. Right, thanks everyone. I'm gonna shoot now. I'll just put bye in the comments. But thanks everyone again.